Hello and welcome to Community Connection. I'm your host, Tracey Christensen. You know, we all want our families to be safe, and in order to do that, it's important that we're aware of potential dangers that are in our community and to know what we need to do to keep our families safe. Today, Vern Kiesler from Operation Lifesaver has joined us to talk about safety around railroads. Thanks for being with us, Vern.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about your organization and what you do.
Well, we were originally started in the state of Idaho in 1972 by a couple of railroad employees. They were concerned about the number of car-train collisions that they were seeing, so they created a safety message, and that safety message led to a safety program and then a safety organization. We've been in Utah since 1976, and now we're an international safety organization.
Wow. Why is it so important that we have this information about safety around railroads?
Well, you're 20 times more likely to die when you're in a collision with a train than you are with another motor vehicle. And that's really a matter of weight ratio. You have a 12 million pound freight train running over a 3,000 pound car is much like a 3,000 pound car running over a 12-ounce soda can.
Oh, that's a frightening thought.
Yes.
And we do have a lot of incidents in Utah, don't we? I don't know, maybe it's the norm around the country, but it seems like we do have some accidents with railroad
We've
tracks.
been experiencing quite a few lately. Last year alone, we had 15 incidents resulting in 7 fatalities, and that was just at the railroad crossings. We had a couple of trespasser fatalities too. And that's what's really concerning for our program is since 1972, we've seen the number of collisions at railroad crossings come down by 80%. But we've seen an increase in people trespassing, in other words, walking on the railroad tracks.
That's true. I think we all know we can't go past the little arms when they go down, but what are you trying to get people to understand about walking on the tracks?
Well, railroad property is private property. And a lot of people say, well, I never see a train on that track. Well, you're still trespassing. That's the only place where trains run, are on railroad tracks. So when we approach a railroad track or a railroad crossing, we should always expect a train. One of the growing problems that we're experiencing now is people taking photographs on the railroad tracks. And it's wedding photographs, it's high school senior photos, it's drill teams, it's family reunions. I drove by a railroad track just 2 weeks ago in Lehigh where I saw 80 people on a railroad track. It was a wedding party having their photos taken on the railroad tracks. And it's just really concerning.
Wow. That's, yeah, if you're not on the track, you won't ever get hit. So you should not be on there. What about the frontrunner trains? Does your organization help to promote awareness of safety there?
Absolutely. Those trains run about 80 miles an hour through the state of Utah from Ogden to Provo. Wonderful transit opportunity. But we need to make sure that when those lights start flashing and the gates come down, that roadway is closed and we wait for that train. I timed one the other day. By the time the lights started flashing, from when they stopped flashing, it was only 55 seconds. And so we can all wait a minute at a railroad crossing.
It's worth it.
Yes.
Thank you, Vern. We appreciate your message of safety. And as our viewers, we hope that you found this helpful, and you can learn more about how to stay safe around railroad tracks on our website, KBYU11.org. And we hope that you'll join us again next time on Community Connection.